Hi Libras, this is your weekly reading. This is for Libra's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, but you could also check out your other signs as well. Keep in mind these are general, so may not always resonate with every single person, but you could always come back later on and maybe it'll make better sense then. So listen with an open mind and open heart. All right, and I will have the link to the extended reading part 2 in the description box below, if not also pinned up in the comments. And if you want to follow me on my Instagram, it is at Nicloves with 2 eyes. Also keep in mind I post new love readings for you guys every Wednesday, because Wednesday's for all the air signs, so if you never want to miss them, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell so that you never miss a reading, and I would appreciate it so much. All right, so we're gonna be starting with your love oracle message first, and then an overall emotion for you, overall emotion for the other person or future person you may be dealing with. Okay, so let's get started. All right, what love message do we have for all my Libras? Please send them healing, love, happiness, abundance for Libras, Libras, Libras. All right, Libra, so we got card number 32, if that means something to you, or you can add 3 + 2, 5, and it says confusion. So there's some fogginess, some confusion that's coming up this week. Maybe you're confused about how you feel about someone or how they feel about you, or just the situation, the status, like what are we, what's going on. So let's see what this is and why this is happening. What is Libra's overall emotion? Libra's overall emotion, please. Okay, other person. Oops, whoa. Okay. So on your end here, we have sadness. So you're feeling heartbroken in some way. I think when you're confused or you feel like someone else is confused, you automatically think everything's going downhill. And so I kind of am picking up that you may be worrying a little bit too soon. Like it may not be something so bad, that it may not be as bad as what you're thinking right now. But let's see. And then on this side for this person, we have vulnerable. So they're feeling defenseless, unprotected, and helpless. So both of you are kind of on the same page in some way. Okay, they're feeling really vulnerable and like open, and you are sad. So let's see what's happening here. Give us clarity, inside a clear message. What's going on with all my Libras, please? What's this confusion this week? Why are they feeling heartbroken? What's going on with Libras, Libras? All right, and then with this other person, why are they feeling vulnerable? Give us clarity, what's happening here? Okay. All right, so on this side here, we have for you 2 of Wands, the Lovers, and the Tower. So some of you could have Gemini or Scorpio somewhere in your chart. And then on this side for this person, we have the 3 of Wands, the 2 of Cups, and the Devil. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or maybe also a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But definitely feel a lot of strong Capricorn, Gemini, and Scorpio energy. So I think what's happening is that someone may have gotten exposed. Like this person may have come clean about something, or you found out, or something about an addiction or some kind of toxic habit or thing that they do or that they have. And now they're kind of like really feel like in a vulnerable position because of it. So I think in the past weeks we've talked about you may have been dealing with someone who was involved in kind of sketchy things. I'm not saying this is the same person, but I'm kind of picking up that there is someone here who, you know, had some addictions or heavy attachments to certain things. It could be drugs, alcohol, money, gambling, porn, anything. You know, it doesn't have to be so bad. It could be something small scale, but there is something that came to light. And I think you at first were really excited and wanted to go for this, and you felt there's a connection here. There was a lot of, I think, almost like sexual tension, but also chemistry, and it was fun. I feel like this person's a fun time. You like that. They make you feel alive. It's exciting. It's always just like, it's never a dull moment, and I think that's what you like, right? You don't want a partner just like, oh, just like so boring. And I feel like this person makes you feel excited, makes you feel alive, but I think with that maybe came something else that you didn't find out about till maybe later or right now. And so you came forward with this, or you came into this with kind of like an open heart, and like your feelings were kind of all the way in. Your feelings were all the way there with this person. You felt, and you probably still feel like they're your soulmate. There's this like undeniable connection between the two of you. You feel like it was divinely guided. You just connect mentally, physically. It just flows well. It doesn't feel forced. You guys have great conversations. It's like when you're with them, it's like, oh, you forget about all things, okay? This could also be someone who maybe you knew in a past lifetime. And so when you guys came into each other's life in this life, it clicked. It felt like you had always known each other, maybe. And so the connection, you got so hopeful about the connection, and you feel so much love for them, and harmony just like flows so well, so that now when this thing came as a surprise, I think, or maybe you were shocked, it was totally unexpected, it really shook up the whole foundation for you, because now you're like, wait, I have to go back, trace back, and now it makes me feel like this wasn't built on a sturdy foundation. Like, was this not real? My feelings, I feel like all of this was for nothing. And so I think you are really upset. You're really sad about this. It's like you worked so hard to build this tower, and now it's falling apart. It's like, what? It's like falling right in front of your eyes, and it's really emotional. It's really intense. It's really kind of dark. It's hurtful for you. But, you know, it came at such like a shocking time, or you were just so surprised and it threw you off. And I think because of that, it's even more just like hit harder, you know? Like the taller the building, the harder it will be when, like the worse it'll be when it falls, right? And so I feel like you have a lot of problems and fears emotionally right now, and kind of overthinking a lot about worst case scenarios, and just your mind is going all over the place right now because your emotions are all over the place. And this person was kind of on the same vibe as you when you guys started talking. You guys were together, like they wanted to build and grow with this, like everything that you suggested that you wanted to do, that yeah, okay, let's go do it, let's do this, let's find a, like they would find a way to get it done. This is someone like you could call in the middle of the night, they'll pick up, be like, all right, yeah, sure, let's go get some fast food, or like they're always down for a good time. And I think you really love that about them. You just loved how like down they were for anything, down for just like a good time. And I feel like they were always a good time, always so lively, energetic, bubbly, you know, just kind of like life of the party kind of vibe. And emotionally, you guys also really connected. Like what you felt about them, they felt about you. Like there's no doubt about it. Okay, this was not just like physical attraction or like sex or anything like that. It was more than that. They felt it in their heart. You felt it in your soul and your heart. They also felt it, and they really wanted to get close to you, and they feel close to you. But the one thing that was maybe preventing them from going all the way or feeling very close to you was something that maybe they were hiding from you, or not wanting to really come to light, because they felt if they said it or if you found out about it, then maybe you would change your mind about them, and maybe you wouldn't like them or you wouldn't talk to them. So now they feel really vulnerable that you know. I don't know how you found out, but I feel like it was a surprise, or it was by accident maybe. Or maybe they told you. But the timing of everything was just like, what? So it's like the mask now is coming off, and you're seeing who they really are. You're seeing kind of like a darker side to them, their shadow side. And maybe, you know, in your mind, you kind of painted a picture like, oh, this person's so perfect, I love them, they're so great. And now that you're seeing a different side to them, it's like, oh, right. So you still have feelings for them though. You still, I think, love them. You still feel connected to them. But because of this thing, whatever this thing is for them, now it's like you're not sure, or you just feel kind of maybe betrayed, or you just feel sad about it. So this can be all sorts of things, but this person can have heavy addictions or trauma, or heavy attachments to something. It's going to be different for all of you. You know, it could be anything with crime, you know, porn, sex, money, drugs, alcohol. It could be anything, or any issue, but it's something that is difficult, and they didn't want to show that side to that side to you because everything else was going so good. But I think right now everything's still kind of like, there's a lot of confusion, but the love is there. So I feel like this is just like a little period of time where you guys will need to kind of heal and maybe work your way around it. But if you guys can get over this and maybe help each other or help this person get through this, then I feel like there is something there that can happen. So we're gonna dive in deeper in the extended to get more information, to see where their energy's at, what are they thinking when it comes to you, how do they really feel about you in their heart and soul, what they want you to know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice at the end. I feel like it's not really the end. I don't think it's the end, but I feel that's something very deep and personal and very sensitive. Okay, so we're gonna dive in deeper. The link to the extended will be below. Leave me a comment, let me know what your situation is or what's going on with you. Maybe someone else could relate and could help them. And if you did enjoy it, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so that you never miss a reading. I would appreciate it so much, and I hope to talk to you guys soon. I'm sending you lots of love, and I'll see you next week for your next love reading. All right, take care for now. I'll see you in the extended. Bye.